Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Geddes Federal Savings and Loan and Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to have you along on this beautiful spring day with Tom and Steve on The Local Show, where we champion local business, both here on the radio and on video, because we have a very vibrant YouTube channel.
And
you can
so
see us there.
That's true. And imagine you hear a guest and you want to maybe see it again or hear it again. Go on to the YouTube channel. Zoey Advertising / something. What's the number? Some number.
3809.
3809. You'll see the local show and you'll see all the sets. And sometimes you get more information the second time around.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it lets you bond with people. Mm-hmm. And get to know them a little better and maybe feel safer doing business with them.
Right. And that's what it's all about.
And that is what it's all about.
And it's kind of cool to see, how we look and our facial expressions and things like that.
And how your thigh is swelling down a little bit. So people can actually see your nose now.
Dr. Barry, man, I'll tell you what, Dr. Barry was like, why'd you wait so long? I got an antibiotic for that. You can put that drop in your eye. And I did the drops and bang, gone. I wasted a whole week of inflammatory eye.
Yeah, but it was fun watching you suffer.
Thank you. Oh, you're wonderful. Tell us about Geddes Federal Savings and Loan, a great sponsor of ours.
Oh my gosh. If and you've heard us say this 10 million times, and it's still true. If you want to do business locally, go over to the folks at Geddes. If you need a mortgage, don't go to some faraway place that you don't know anybody. Talk to them over at Geddes. Yes. That whole PMI thing, that private mortgage insurance, you don't have to pay it there. You're saving, lots of money just there. Mm-hmm. Plus, they got great rates, and they give you straight answers. Not like you, Tom. They give straight answers. So if that's you, or swing the pendulum the other way. Maybe you have some cash you want to park because the market's creeping you out.
In a CD or
the
something.
The CDs and the money markets and things. Great folks. Over at GettesFederalSavingsAndLoan.com, Tom.
Okay. It's our pleasure to bring back on the show Jim Deacons, owner of Crossroads Auction. How are you, Jim?
I'm doing fantastic. How about you guys?
Good. You had a big auction that was around Mother's Day, right?
We did, yeah. We had a big tool and equipment, building materials. It was quite the event.
I got a big tool right here, Steve.
Yay!
So how did it go for you?
It went really well. Yeah, customers did fantastic. Everybody come out. We had a great day. We had a great crowd. A lot of successful bidding went on. It was just a victory for everybody.
It was a sunny day.
It was a gorgeous day, man. Right? Gorgeous. Sun shining. Beautiful.
Right. I did drive by there. I was up by 43 North Marina. And I went by there, and it was... There were cars parked everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. And it looked like, is that a decent crowd for that type of event?
That was a good crowd. Yeah.
Seemed like
we had a lot of
crowd.
interesting stuff. Everybody wanted to be a part of it. Everybody wanted to have the opportunity to be able to purchase something. So, and it went well. Everybody went home with something and big smiles on their face, and that's exactly what we always look for.
Did you get rid of those pontoon boats?
Sold all the pontoon boats. Yeah, sold all the tractors.
Golly.
Yeah, I think we got some more coming in. We have a big sale on Memorial Day.
Oh, okay.
Right on Monday, Memorial Day, we have more boats, more tractors, more building materials.
No kidding.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we had a garage sale, and that was arduous. But there are certain products that you would suggest to people.
Certain products that belong in a garage sale. Yeah, everything has its place in life, right? There's certain things at garage sales, that is the place for it. Baby clothes.
You want used golf clubs. I understand you want you'll take all the used golf clubs.
No. Unless they're ping. If they're ping and they're used, then we'll take them. We'll take the pings.
I like this guy. You a golfer?
No.
Okay.
I just know value.
You understand?
I just know value.
Is there anything that shows up at the auction and you go, geez, I'd really like to buy this? Or are you, at this point, you've been doing it for years?
Well, I'm not a big materialistic guy because I deal with it, right? A baker doesn't like donuts. A pizza maker doesn't eat pizza.
Right.
So I sell stuff.
So if this amazing quantity of fishing gear came up, you wouldn't have any interest in that at all, Jim.
All right, I'd be a little excited about that. I tell people all the time, when you see my eyes light up when you come through the door, you know you got a good item, because I see so much stuff.
Right.
So when my eyes get excited, when I see something, I'm like, ooh, that's going to do good. But I look for excitement in an item. I want, if I got 500 people at my auction, I want 499 of them wanting that item.
Yeah.
Because that's what creates that excitement and that bidding frenzy. That's what auctions are all about.
So spring is sprung. All right, spring has sprung.
I think we're fully entrenched in spring.
People come along and go, we've got to do a clean out, or you know what, we got to clean out grandma's house, and there's a lot of loss that I know that you've shared before that you're involved in those kinds of things. Is this the season for you to go over there and walk through and say, hey, here's our opinion, here's our honest opinion? Can someone make an appointment to do that? How does it work? What's the process?
So it's a counseling session is really what we have, right? Whether you're cleaning out your home because you're downsizing, or Uncle Bob has passed away, whatever it may be, that you got a bunch of stuff in front of you. We go to school, we learn a lot of things in school, but not how to deal with an estate.
Oh, right.
Right? No one's ever taught us that. So when it's dropped at your lap, you get first thing you are is overwhelmed. Very first thing. You realize the responsibility behind it, just the value of the items you're not sure of. So usually when someone calls me, I walk through the home, and the first thing I do is give them a counseling section as far as what do they have as value, what can be thrown out, what should be taken care of, what avenues certain things should be sold on. And I tell them all the different avenues that we offer, whether it be online, in-person auction, our YouTube live auction, whatever it may be. And I tell them, listen, this belongs in an in-person sale. This belongs on a high bid auction. This belongs, on our YouTube page. And I kind of go through and give them that counseling, everything that they have to do. I leave them that information because it takes a little bit to process that.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
Sure.
I'm not one of them pushy salesmen to say, sign here today, we're going to make it happen. I don't do that. Because there's a lot of personal involvement in product. Right? It's your grandmother's, it's your uncle's, it was your favorite aunt's stuff. You want to be as responsible with this stuff as you can be. Right? But you also have to get it liquidated and get it gone. And so Crossroads helps you through that process. Whether it's my company or you pick somebody else's company, we're going to come in there and tell you exactly what we think I'm the guy who brings reality to the show.
Why should they pick your company? There's a lot of auction places out there.
We really do pride ourselves on honesty, integrity, and investment. We invest in whoever. When that phone rings, we answer, how can we help you? Not if we can help you, should we help you? It's how can we help you? Whether you pick my product, pick my company or not, we're still going to help you with that process because I believe people are important.
Yeah. Real estate. Do you take care of any real estate if somebody had
We do real estate. I don't push hard on real estate.
Okay.
We do sell real estate. People give us a call and have a property they want sold. That seems to be becoming more and more popular.
Yeah.
Even the realtors now are taking that on kind of, the bidding war, bidding frenzy. Everybody loves a bidding frenzy, right? That's how things achieve more money.
Right.
So we do real estate. If people call up, I usually, when it comes to real estate, it's a much slower process because I really want to make sure that's the right choice for them.
Yeah.
Auctions aren't always the right choice.
Yeah, sure.
Right? So when they call me up and say, Jim, I got my grandfather's farm and we want to auction it off and get it gone, I'm like, let's talk about why you want to do that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So the auctioneer that owns the auction company that profits from the auctions, it's your business,
that's what we do.
Says sometimes options aren't the right choice.
Yeah.
There's some mentality there that isn't that, and so you help separate the sheep and the goats there and say, here's what you need to consider. And I love the fact that you don't push a contract in front of people at that. That says a lot.
I have a lot of guys, customers or whatever, say, Jim, you're not pushing the contract because we have to have a relationship here.
Yeah.
I'm about to take your family heirlooms, bring them to my property or putting them out in your front yard to sell them. First thing I need to do is you and I need to have that trust together. And I got to make sure you're on the right page. And if you're not on the right page, well, then you're just not the customer for me.
CrossroadsAuction.net. That's CrossroadsAuction.net. If you want to talk, it's 676-9091. They can just call and have a chat, right?
Call
so
and have
write
a chat.
that down, 676-9091, Tom.
Always a pleasure, Jim. You have a great rest of the day, okay?
Hey, fantastic. Thanks again, guys.
You got it. Michael Graham's coming up next. Michael C. Graham and Son Construction right here on The Local Show on 570 WSYR.